Hey, welcome. It's been 2 years, I think, since I regularly recorded videos for this channel, and I want to restart. And this is an invitation mostly. A starting point where I give you an overview over some things that I have planned, ask you for input, ask you for ideas, ask you for comments. It's also a bit of a test because I am in a new place, there's a new setup, tech will be experimented with. So I'm really interested in how do things work, how does it look, how do things sound, and what would you like to have happen? Some things that came up in my leadership trainings have led me to collect a list of things that I would like people to stop, leaders to stop mostly, but also this is about people and generally how we treat each other. And this list is what I'm going to start with first. We are doing a lot of work in the agile space. The label under which I work with my leadership courses is agile leadership. And one thing that I regularly see in organizations is that they do agile transformations, they do agile initiatives, they want to become agile or be agile or do agile, whatever. And agile is not the point. Agile is a way of doing things. And this is what the first video is going to be about. Generally, I see so many people imposing onto others what they think is good for them. This very often comes in the mask or under the mask of encouragement, of good advice, even coaching. I've done this. I've been in organizations where I thought they needed to be agile. I've worked with people who I believe needed my help. That's not a good idea. It's preposterous. It's encroaching. It's... Stop it. Strategy is another topic. One-on-ones is an organization that is dysfunctional in most organizations as I see it, and this is something that I would like to explore. That's a bit controversial. If you have a strong opinion about good one-on-ones, like you are doing them or you're having them or you want them as an employee, and I'm not talking about people not being available for individual conversations. I'm talking about institutionalized, regular one-on-one conversations, typically between somebody in a team and somebody who's their boss, who might even be their coach or the coach of their team. Regular conversations with a coach are good, but if that coach is supposed to be the coach of your team as well, that's a conflict of interest, for instance. So I'm getting into details already, but I also want to whet your appetite. So a lot of the times, societies, school, organizations, companies treat people as not adults. Like, think people need to be told what to do, they need to be cared for, they need to be supported in their career growth. And I see we are doing this in many ways that are robbing people of their responsibility. And I think we could do better. One very general topic is that we reuse solutions, or we use solutions that are taken out of their original context. And last not least, this is just a stack of ideas right now. Asking people to bring their whole self to work. I don't even show my whole self to my therapist. Why would I bring it to work? I don't know so much of myself. And I'm not going to show that to you. I'm not going to show that to anyone. Happy to explore that on my own. Maybe then ask a professional. And there are boundaries, and they're important. And yeah, that's another thing I would like to explore. Other ideas, talking about leadership practices, and similar to the stop it thing, this is also an invitation for you to add something. I'm not sure if I'm going to do these in this order. I will do things and publish them, get feedback, and I learn. And if there's a thing that you want to see, there's a thing you want to talk to me about, please reach out. I'd love to do some interviews and dialogues about some of these topics, exploring ideas on my own. Can be fun but also boring. And yeah, these are just a few ideas for things that we need to talk about. Delivering difficult feedback is definitely going to come soon. Setting boundaries is one kind of difficult feedback. Visualizing things, visualizing relationships, visualizing strategy. Manage your attention well, because the attention is our most limited resource as human beings. And as leaders, because we need to doubly manage attention. We need to manage our own attention, but also the attention of others, because we lead and somehow organize, set context for other people paying attention to something. And then there's so many good books. Maybe I'll also review a bad book at some point, but I'll do a good review. So this is a list of books I'm thinking about reviewing, books that I've been using in my practice and that have been influential to my thinking or to my leadership practice. And I would like you to get a 5-minute intro in how and why might this make sense to read? Why might this be valuable to me? That's why I want to share that. So I think that's it for today. I look forward to hearing from you, reading from you, and if this sounds exciting, please come back and let me know what you would like to have happen. Thank you very much.